with the emphasis of inspirational, to inspire, to bring those who would hear them sing to higher heights. With that being said, we're under the direction of our minister of music, Brother Thomas Evans. I'm asking you all to, y'all be ready. And y'all singers, sing like y'all love the Lord. Y'all sing like you love the Lord. I tell you this, you be surprised on what you do when you minister, who you touch, who you actually bless because of your spirit. Most of the time you come in with a spirit that's low. It ain't got to do with the people that was you. But you could have sued somebody with your music. Somebody said, "That's how I know." Glad you asked. David came to the king. Saul was against him at every turn. But he would always play on the harp and sing songs of soothing Saul of his wicked spirit. David wasn't even the king. David was just a shepherd boy in the pasture. But God had already given him purpose and planned his position. And one day he became king. But he only became king and serving. Y'all ain't saying that. Y'all should be able to serve right now and bless us as believers so that when the preacher get up, the word ain't hard to put out. you just decided to move in position. Now, ain't no sister trying to move it. Don't try to move it. But I can tell if you determined to make a decision you made, you won't be late for church. You won't miss Wednesday night process. You won't have an attitude with your sister or brother. You won't be quick to forgive. You still decided. Take your decision and made. All you have to do is wave your hand and thank God for what He already done. That was a good song. I'm gonna tell you why it was a good song. Turn your book to Job. I'm gonna tell you why it was a good song. That's a good song. Oh, it's a good song. Oh yeah. I decided. I done already decided to follow Jesus.
All right.
Yeah, I'm telling you. It's a good song.
Well.
Because once you have determined in your heart to follow Jesus, then there's going to be some hell that come up in your life. There's going to be some mayhem. There's going to be some grief. There's going to be some despair. There's going to be some trouble. I don't want you to think because you just decided to be with Jesus that everything's going to be rosy. It's going to be a smooth road. No, it's going to be some bumpy. There's going to be some turns and some twists. Turn to Job 13, if you will. If you determined in your spirit that you're going to follow Jesus, I want you to look at Job 13 and verse 15. 13 and 15. That's all. We ain't going to go nowhere. 13 and 15. You got to say amen. You got to say hold on. The 15th verse reads, though he slay me, yet will I trust him. You can be seated. You still determined?
Yeah.
You still determined? Though he slay me, yet will I trust him. Are you still determined? Matter of fact, that's the name of the sermon. Are you still determined? I had my sermon while going through your trial. Will you still trust God? But I want to know, are you still determined? Because determination has to deal with the trust that you placed in God on how He leads you. Because He ain't going to lead you the way you thinking. It's not going to work out the way you have supposed it to. You may not get the fine car, the big house, or the monies that you have determined in your spirit you need. See, y'all didn't catch that. See, you've determined in your spirit that there is a certain amount of money you need. But God has already said, my grace is sufficient. And what I'm giving you is more than enough. You just got to be a good steward of it. So are you still determined? Will you trust Him in spite of? Reminds me of a story that was told by an Eastern king. He was reciting one of his people of the country. She said to him, "Oh king, while I slept, robbers came in and stole all of my possessions, my personal and private and powerful possessions of monies and diamonds." The king looked at her and thought, he said, "Well, where was that you slept?" In other words, why was you sleeping that hard for some thieves to come in and steal all of your possessions? The woman looked at him and said, "Well, O king, I figured while I slept, and you are the king, that you would be able to take care of my possessions while I slept." The king looked at her and said, "My God, what simple faith that you would have in me as king." And he restored all of her possessions back to her. Now, y'all ain't, that was, okay, that was for y'all to shout. Y'all missed the shout. When you trust in God, regardless of what happens, regardless of how someone steals your position or steals your praise, God is not only able when you trust in Him, He's not only able, He's willing to restore All of what you like. Y'all ain't got nothing. I see I'm going to have to preach this thing. I thought I was going to be able to just run through it. After that, I'm determined. I thought y'all was going to be like, you know what? That was good. And I didn't have to do too much work, but y'all going to make me work on this thing. Job, our friend of patience. They say whenever someone can go through a thing for a period of time and not flinch, they use an old adage of, you got the patience of Job. I don't know about that, because Job is in this verse making a statement. Yeah, he's making a statement, God. He's making a statement. He's showing you that even though I am been crowned with this perfect and uprightness, it still hurts to have to suffer this calamity. And I'm not for sure why I'm suffering when I've been eyes to the blind. Y'all ain't saying nothing. When I've been legs to the crib. Some of y'all know that y'all have been doing pretty good. Yeah, y'all been doing pretty. Y'all come to church every Sunday. Yeah, I'm looking at y'all. Some of y'all come every Sunday. Some of y'all are here on Wednesday nights. And still ain't got the wife you want. Still ain't got the hook. Y'all ain't saying nothing. There is a text or a book I was reading. It's John Henry Newman. He makes a statement. He says, and I'm reading this. He said, Job's words, they reflect the state of mingled hope and fear. Come on now. Y'all didn't see, right? Y'all don't know what to shout. Hope and fear. They're two opposites. First of all, he's hoping for something, but then he's fearing what's coming. That's okay. Of peace and anxiety. And some of y'all like that. You're up one day, down the next. Some of y'all up, down, and in a few minutes. I didn't hear the word preach. Some must be, hallelujah, thank you, Jesus. And then when church goes, if you don't get your butt out of my way, I'm trying to get home. I'm talking about right here. I ain't talking about, let's not go nowhere. I'm talking right here in this church. Yeah. Of grace and insecurity. Grace, that which is an unmerited favor, which secures us for an eternal hope. But the insecurity of what is it that keeps me when I've sinned against a holy God and I see what I've sinned is causing me this anxiety. Well, he keeps on. He says, well, first of all, because we are people, the sins we commit here, he said, they are not all the way put away absolutely. He said, not once and for all, but in one sense of until judgment. Y'all don't like that. We like to be able to sin scot-free and get away scot-free. But there's a judgment. I'm sorry, Deacon Trey. There is a judgment. Now, can I tell you, God is not sitting on his throne with lightning bolts and bombs and sarin gas. You know, that's part of what Korea got getting ready for these missile launches. Y'all know it. Y'all, boy, you better register your ticket punch. If you ain't got it punched, Korea gonna help you. I know y'all said, I want to see Jesus, but not today. Old Kim Jong-un, he'll help you. Y'all said it, man. I thought that was funny too. But this mingled hope and fear that John Henry says that our Job is in this perplexity of being up on one side, down on the other. Then some others have even stated that Job is in the seat of martyrs. Yeah, he has endured all this with patience and willingness. He has what they call the utmost human rage and fury that anyone could invent. In other words, remember I just said that Job has been told he's perfect and upright. Y'all know the story. Yeah, man. Perfect and upright. He ain't never went outside his house and had another woman. I'm going to let that sink in. He ain't never looked at the women and had cat calls. Whistling. What's up, baby? Job did. Is this mic on? Job ain't never, while it's been recorded in the Bible, young, got mad at his wife for cooking the wrong thing. Hey, man, Job. It's Job. It's Job. I'm talking about Job now. I ain't talking about Ephraim. I'm talking about Job. Job has never been cited of cussing his children out because they didn't do their homework. All right. Yeah, I'm talking about Job. Yeah. Job ain't never, they never had a situation where he was down at the church causing problems with the pastor because the pastor told his wife she need to sit down and shut up. And Job never was, I don't even know in the scripture where there was a disagreement that he had with the pastor of correcting his wife because he's perfect enough. It's in the Bible. Y'all here, ain't you? But now Job has been stricken. He has been smitten by God. This trial that Job has now been given. When you really think about it, the statement Job makes is a powerful statement. And it's right there in the middle. It's right there, boom. Yeah, right there, 15. Though he slay me, yet will I trust him. This statement is so profound that for us who are able to look at Calvary and look backwards, we can see this statement being profound, being powerful. Because we heard a statement similar to that when Peter is at Caesarea Philippi and Jesus has asked Peter and the boys, whom do men say that I, the Son of Man, am? And can you imagine that the men going around during the time hearing all the people say who they thought Jesus was? Some said Elijah, some said Jeremiah. Then some of them said, well, he like one of the prophets, you know. That's kind of something like y'all people be doing. Well, yeah, they be saying they be having church over there. They say they having church. Why come you ain't told them you having church? Why come you ain't told them that God's name, his son's name is magnified and his spirit is glorified so that the devil might be terrified and we may stay sanctified? Why come y'all ain't told nobody about who he is?
Yeah, you're right.
So we can make this house be pleasing in his sight. Well, same thing here. Jesus asked the boys at Caesarea Philippi, and then Peter just burst out. Peter was a talker, just be talking. Peter said, oh, you the son of the Most High. Yeah. Jesus said, okay now, Peter, let me pump the brakes now. Let's get something straight here. Now, you didn't get that on your own accord. You know, I know you get that on your own accord. All your homeboys, your friends right here, they saying Elijah and Jeremiah, and I know you were hanging out with them. And I know you were hanging out with them when they were going through the town with all other people. Now, how you got that information? My daddy gave it to you. Oh, y'all ain't saying nothing. Y'all ain't saying nothing. Listen. Christ says, flesh and blood ain't revealed that to you. The difference then, Christ is on the scene. Job, Christ ain't on the scene. But he got the same hotline. He didn't have no AT&T account. He ain't got no iPad, not no iPhone. He didn't even have a Facebook or Twitter. But the Holy Spirit has revealed unto him, though he slay me, yet will I trust. Listen. He was not in the board meeting when the devil had presented himself before God and the sons of God. Satan was in the midst. Satan is walking to and fro in and out the earth seeking whom he may devour. God asked him, hey, have you considered my servant Job? He said, yeah, have you considered him? Matter of fact, I looked over in his house the other day, but I saw that hedge around it. But if you take that hedge off around it, I make him cuss you. See, some of y'all still ain't called to shout yet. Here is Job speaking and backing up God without hearing what the devil said. Come here, let me get you. The devil and God had talked. Job ain't in that discussion. When Job makes this declaration, he refutes what Satan says about him cussing God. Y'all, come on. That's okay. The reason why you ain't catching that is because most of y'all have already cussed. Amen. Y'all already done thrown in the towel. Amen. You've already given up. You've already said, nobody knows the trouble I see. Nobody knows my sorrow. You said in your own heart that nobody can see what I'm going through. I go to the church and everybody smiles in my face, but they don't know the pain I'm in. Am I anywhere with any of you all? Job says, don't worry, because his friends, you know that's funny about friends deep and young. As long as I got money, as long as I'm smiling and giving them the things that they want, I got more friends than I need. But as soon as I get in trouble, as soon as the people found out that I done committed some sin, I've done something out of the way, I've done something ill-mannered, all my friends disperse, and I can't even find them with a search warrant. I at least give Job friends credit. I at least give them credit and say, you know, they did show up. You know, we talk bad about them because of what they said, but they did show up. It ain't like us in 2017 when things go bad. Girl, did you know? If I didn't know she was hurting that bad, I'd have went over there and spit on her because what she done to my husband. That wasn't that ain't got nothing to do with the trust in the Lord. I thought that was in there for free. Yeah, that was in there for free. But Job says in the text, though he slay me, yet will I trust him. He literally doesn't deal with how his friends are talking to him other than, I'm telling you, it's me and God. Yeah, that's right there. It's right there to take. He stops the idea of what Satan says about cussing him to his face with that statement, but he also silences his friends. Listen, his friends are so in tune with what they think Job is going through. Like some of us will go to somebody and the parent or son or loved one just died. The first thing we want to do is give them 15 scriptures. First of all, just go and sit. Let them speak to you. And most of the time, they'll tell you what they're hurting at. They'll tell you right up front, this is what's going on. But we go right in, we bombard, we open up the Bible, and we read 15 scriptures. Joe's friend was something like that. Yeah, Joe's friends come to you and they say, well, listen, man, you know, first of all, what I want you to know is that ain't no way in the world if you was all that good that you would be in this pain you in. You must have been a hypocrite, Joe. Oh, y'all ain't gonna say nothing. Y'all ain't gonna, I see y'all. As soon as a man of God or a servant of God or somebody in the church has something to go wrong with them, we don't go and say, well, God is using that person. I wonder what they did. I wonder what sin they committed. Because God wouldn't have done that if they were really serving the Lord. Oh, y'all ain't. I'm gonna talk on this side. This side is real funny. When something goes wrong with the sister or brother in church, something drastically happens to them all at once, the first thing we say, I know they must. See, I told you that Rev Evans wasn't right. Because God wouldn't have struck him like that. He had to been doing something. That's what Job's friends are saying to Job. Job, you had to be hypocrite.